Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we're diving into some exciting news from Hong Kong and beyond. First up, Hong Kong stocks are on a roll. Thanks to Tencent's impressive 16% jump in net income and signs of China's economic revival, the markets are climbing higher, with the Hang Seng Index reaching a 3-week high. It's a great time for investors, and the energy is definitely contagious. Next, we have a weather update. Typhoon Podul is making waves, bringing heavy rain and causing the Hong Kong Observatory to issue a black rainstorm warning. All morning and full-day classes are cancelled to keep everyone safe from potential flooding. But don't worry, if the weather clears up, afternoon classes might just go ahead as usual. Stay safe out there. Lastly, in the world of politics, former U.S. President Donald Trump has vowed to help free Jimmy Lai, the pro-democracy media mogul imprisoned in Hong Kong. Although Lai has been detained for over 1,600 days, supporters remain hopeful that diplomatic efforts could bring him justice. It's a tense situation, but hope persists. Please continue to watch for more details. South China Morning Post vividly reports that Hong Kong stocks continue their upward trajectory, buoyed by Tencent's impressive earnings and signs of economic revival. Tencent's second quarter net income surged by 16% to 56 billion yuan, marking its 11th consecutive quarter of sales growth, and its stock rose 1% to 592 Hong Kong dollars. The broader market responded positively, with the Hang Seng Index climbing 0.3%, and tech giants like Semiconductor Manufacturing International and Anta Sports also gaining ground. Meanwhile, China's money supply data revealed a 5.6% increase in M1 last month, the fastest since February 2023, indicating a potential uptick in economic activity. Despite mixed performances across Asia, the optimism in Hong Kong's financial markets reflects a cautious yet hopeful outlook as investors digest these encouraging indicators of China's economic momentum. CNN tells the compelling story of Typhoon Podul's impact on Hong Kong, where the city's weather authorities issued a black rainstorm warning, the highest alert level, prompting the cancellation of all school classes. Heavy rains exceeding 70 millimeters per hour threaten severe flooding, especially in the southern district, with rainfall expected to surpass 100 millimeters in an hour. The storm's approach has caused widespread disruptions, emphasizing the city's vulnerability to extreme weather events. The Hong Kong Observatory's warning highlights the ongoing challenge of climate resilience, as residents brace for continued heavy rain and potential flooding while the number 1 typhoon signal remains in force. The storm's slow movement across inland Guangdong underscores the persistent threat posed by typhoons in the region, prompting urgent safety measures and community vigilance. Finally, CNN provides an in-depth exploration of Jimmy Lai's ongoing legal ordeal amid geopolitical tensions. The Hong Kong media tycoon, a fierce pro-democracy advocate and founder of Apple Daily, faces a crucial court decision as his case nears verdict. Lai, detained for over 1,600 days, is accused of colluding with foreign forces and sedition under China's national security law, charges that could imprison him for life. Former U.S. President Donald Trump had vowed to secure Lai's release if re-elected, raising hopes among supporters that diplomatic efforts might influence his fate. Lai's case symbolizes the broader crackdown on dissent in Hong Kong, with advocates warning that his health is deteriorating rapidly in solitary confinement. Amid intense international attention, the city's authorities maintain that Lai's detention is lawful, while Lai's family and supporters see his trial as a race against time, emphasizing the importance of his release for Hong Kong's future and the global fight for democracy. South China Morning Post reports that Japanese exporters are seizing a golden opportunity at Hong Kong's Food Expo, where over 100 companies, including 7 debutantes, showcase their premium food and health products. The depreciation of the yen against the Hong Kong dollar, which has fallen approximately 40% since 2020, has made Japanese goods more affordable, prompting companies like DripSquare to see Hong Kong as a strategic gateway into the rapidly growing Greater Bay Area. These companies are leveraging Hong Kong's well-established business network and open market environment to test products through innovative shelf displays in local stores, aiming to expand into larger retail channels. Despite concerns over regional uncertainties, many Japanese firms recognize Hong Kong's less biased market and swift approval processes as key advantages, especially for health and cosmetic products, which are crucial for small and medium-sized enterprises eager to tap into international markets. Meanwhile, South China Morning Post highlights Rolex's enduring commitment to yachting and environmental responsibility through its sponsorship of the SailGP Championship. The event features cutting-edge, high-speed foiling catamarans where the world's top sailors compete in a fiercely controlled environment that emphasizes precision and innovation. Beyond the thrill of racing, SailGP champions sustainability and inclusivity through initiatives like the Impact League, rewarding teams not only for their performance but also for their efforts to reduce emissions and promote diversity. The league's emphasis on open data sharing fosters rapid innovation among competitors, exemplifying Rolex's philosophy that excellence involves integrity and perseverance. For athletes like Olympic gold medalist Martine Grail, the event embodies a dual pursuit of athletic achievement and environmental advocacy, reinforcing Rolex's long-standing belief that true success is measured by the integrity of the journey as well as the results. In South Korea, the scandal surrounding Kim Ki-hee, wife of detained former President Yoon Suk-yeol, unfolds into a complex web of allegations involving luxury watches, robotic dogs, and political influence. Kim faces charges of bribery linked to a luxury Vacheron Constantin watch, purchased at a discounted rate through a businessman who later supplied robotic watchdogs to the presidential security detail. Her detention reveals a pattern of luxury gifts, including Dior handbags and Chanel cosmetics, which prosecutors argue were used as bribes. The scandal extends to accusations of interference in political candidate selection and alleged influence from the Unification Church, which reportedly sought to sway the 2022 presidential election in favor of Yoon loyalists. These revelations have sparked a political storm, with opposition figures condemning what they see as government repression and partisan retaliation, exposing deep-rooted issues of corruption and influence peddling at the highest levels of South Korean politics. BBC reports on the ongoing landmark trial of Jimmy Lai, a prominent Hong Kong pro-democracy media mogul, whose case has become a symbol of the city's political struggle under Beijing's tightening grip. Lai, a fierce critic of Chinese authorities and a founder of Apple Daily, faces charges under the controversial national security law enacted in 2020, which Beijing claims is essential for stability but critics argue suppresses dissent and erodes Hong Kong's freedoms. His arrest and detention have sparked international outcry, with figures like UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer calling for his release, highlighting the global concern over the erosion of legal freedoms in Hong Kong. Lai's story is one of resilience, from humble beginnings in Guangzhou to building a media empire that championed democracy and free speech, often at great personal risk, including bomb threats and assassination plots, embodying the city's spirit of rebellion against authoritarian suppression. South China Morning Post spotlights Audrey Nuna, a rising star in the music industry who has captured attention with her role in the Netflix animated hit K-pop Demon Hunters. Nuna, a Korean-American artist from New Jersey, lent her voice to the character Mira and contributed to the film's soundtrack, which soared to the top of Billboard's Hot 100. Her journey from posting cover videos on Instagram to signing with Sony's Arista Records exemplifies her meteoric rise, fueled by her unique blend of pop, R&B, rap, and experimental trap. Nuna's youthful energy extends beyond music into fashion, where she's become a style icon, collaborating with major brands and pioneering digital fashion projects. Her DIY ethos, rooted in her family's clothing factory background, influences her independent approach to music and visuals, making her a trailblazer in both the music and fashion worlds. The Sydney Morning Herald reports on the positive momentum in global financial markets, driven by optimism over potential interest rate cuts in the United States. U.S. stocks, including the S&P 500 and Dow Jones, reached record levels amid hopes that the Federal Reserve will lower rates as early as September to stimulate growth. This sentiment has rippled across Asia and Europe, with major indices rallying on signs of easing inflation and bond yields declining. Companies like Chili's and Gildan have reported strong earnings, boosting investor confidence, while others like Kroger and DoorDash saw declines after Amazon announced expanded grocery delivery services. The bond market reflects these hopes, with Treasury yields falling, though concerns about inflation persist. The economic outlook remains cautious, with upcoming inflation data expected to influence the Fed's next move, amid ongoing debates about the sustainability of the current market rally. The South China Morning Post vividly illustrates the complex and often precarious intersection of medical innovation and legal accountability in Hong Kong. The article recounts tragic cases where experimental treatments resulted in patient deaths, highlighting the challenges in prosecuting such incidents under the crime of gross negligence manslaughter. It emphasizes the legal nuances, including the difficulties prosecutors face in interpreting medical evidence and the subjective nature of expert opinions, which often lead to conflicting reports during trials. Despite these hurdles, the article underscores the vital role of criminal law in safeguarding public health and maintaining high standards within the medical profession, advocating for clearer legislation, especially regarding corporate responsibility, to better protect society. Meanwhile, the same publication mourns the impending closure of Hong Kong's cherished Metropole restaurant, a beloved Cantonese eatery in Admiralty that has been a cornerstone of local culture for over 3 decades. The nostalgic narrative captures the vibrant chaos of traditional dim sum service, with staff expertly managing the bustling environment despite occasional disagreements, a true reflection of the authentic Hong Kong dining experience. The author laments the loss of such institutions, viewing them as more than just restaurants but as vital symbols of the city's communal spirit and everyday life. The impending disappearance of Metropole signifies a broader cultural shift, leaving behind a void where old Hong Kong charm once thrived amid rapid modernization. Lastly, the Sydney Morning Herald reports on the astonishing rise of crypto entrepreneur Brendan Bloomer, who, at just 39, has become a billionaire following the IPO of crypto exchange Bullish. The company's debut on Wall Street has propelled Bloomer and his partner Koki Yuan into the billionaire club, with each holding over $3 billion. The article traces Bloomer's journey from early ventures in digital assets and property to leading a major crypto platform that now handles trillions in transactions. It also explores the broader boom in crypto IPOs that have generated extraordinary wealth for insiders, reflecting the rapid growth and volatility of the digital currency industry. Bloomer's story exemplifies how innovation and risk-taking in the financial sector can lead to spectacular gains, while also hinting at the complex regulatory and market challenges that accompany such meteoric success. According to South China Morning Post, Hong Kong is set to enhance its live entertainment scene with the introduction of a new mid-sized concert venue called Tides, developed by Live Nation. The company, which successfully brought Coldplay and Blackpink to the city, plans to convert part of the Whampoa shopping center in Hung Hom into a state-of-the-art live music space capable of hosting up to 1,500 standing spectators. This venue aims to fill a notable gap in Hong Kong's performance landscape, which currently relies on small clubs or the large 50,000-seat Kai Tak Stadium. The Tides will feature advanced sound and lighting systems, flexible staging, artist support areas, and a lounge for pre- and post-show gatherings, promising an intimate and energetic experience where every attendee feels close to the action. almost able to see the sweat on a guitarist's brow or the spit flying from a singer. Strategically located near major transportation hubs, the venue is designed to be both a major city attraction and a community hub, capable of hosting diverse events from electronic dance music to comedy shows, with up to 250 event days annually. This initiative underscores Hong Kong's ambition to develop a vibrant mega-event economy, with Live Nation's first Asian venue set to launch later this year, followed by a larger concert space in Singapore by 2026, positioning the company as a key player in the region's live entertainment industry. Meanwhile, BBC reports on Dundee University's recent struggles, revealing a deep financial crisis that required a £22 million government bailout. The university's response to the Gillies report, which uncovered significant failings in financial oversight and governance, includes a comprehensive 65-point action plan aimed at restoring fiscal discipline. This plan involves daily cash flow monitoring, deferring non-essential projects, and implementing financial literacy training for senior staff. The crisis was worsened by a reliance on the finance director for strategic decisions and a hierarchical culture marked by hubris and suppressed dissent, which hampered early detection of the university's worsening financial health. The report harshly criticized former leadership, including the resignation of Professor Ian Gillespie, and highlighted that decisions were often made within a triumvirate of senior officials, with little independent challenge. Dundee University faces a £35 million deficit and plans to cut 300 jobs through voluntary schemes, aiming to stabilise its finances with significant additional public funding from the Scottish Government. The university's response emphasises a commitment to transparency, restructuring, and fostering a more open, accountable leadership style, viewing this crisis as an opportunity for renewal and to rebuild trust with staff, students, and the wider community. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Morning sunlight on the street, city whispers soft and sweet, faces mix in daily grind, every story intertwined, cultures blend like colors bright, languages in the silent night, on the table stories told, food and feast upon so bold, people living day by day, in the heart they find their way, sharing moments, voices sing, in this world of everything. Society in rhythms beat, entertainment's fleeting heat, echoes of wars and fears, laughing through our unseen tears, children playing in the park, drawing dreams till after dark, elders speak of days gone by, washing shadows from the sky.